Right. So in order to access class 7, 8, and 9's assessment, you will need to be on a computer and connected to the internet, and you must have a web browser. It could be any web browser, it could be Firefox, it could be Google Chrome, Safari, Internet Explorer, whichever one you like. So just point your web browser towards the website of the school, which is isk.edu.pk. Once this loads up, click on the login option over here on the right, top right corner of the screen. So once you are logged in, once you're about to log in, you need to supply the user name and password. So according to your child's account details, you will supply a username and a password. So I've got a student who's already got a username and a password, so it's already entered here. And over here we have, this is the dashboard of EduPage. You must have seen this before. I'm sure it's not the first time you're seeing it. You'll need to go under work exams link here, where there's a little clock. So you click on work/exams. And over here, you'll be able to see the test paper that has been, the test paper which your child will be taking, it will be showing over here. And what you need to do is you need to select, for example, the test paper. And then you need to click play material. Okay, so this screen shows if you try to attempt and try to gain, try to attempt the paper before time. Since it's a timed assessment for class 7, 8, 9, you are unable to see the paper, but I will show you a dummy paper for now. So this is the actual paper. I accidentally clicked on the real one, so it's going to show you this if you try to access it. But let's try looking at a paper which probably is not a real paper. It's just a dummy sample paper. Okay, so this is also not allowed. Hold on. Let me see. If I can access this one. No, I can't. Grade 3. In just a moment. I'm going to have to see which paper I can show here.
Vidya, are you there? Vidya?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Yes, miss, I'm here.
That's fine.
Just a moment. I'm going to try and enable one of the papers. They're all actually locked. Just a moment. I'm going to try and unlock one of the sample papers. Even though the sample papers should
Okay,
show
sir.
up, but I don't know why they're not. Hold on just a second. Or maybe if I try logging in with my other username, then I'll be able to see them. Um, right. So I'm going to try and reattempt to do that one more time. Yeah. Okay. Uh, so basically, I'm showing you one of the older papers, and you will come when you select the paper and click play online. You will come to the title screen of the paper. You will see the important information such as the duration of the
Sir, I
exam.
can't hear your voice.
Okay, don't worry. I'm going to send you the recording of this as well, so you can play it back. How about you, Miss Miho? Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me clearly, Miss Miho?
Yeah, clearly.
All right. All right. Thank you. Okay. So don't worry, Vidya. If you can't hear me, I will send you a link of this recording. Then you can play it back at your convenience. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Oops. What did I do? Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm back. So this is the important information about the test. And if there's anything that they are saying, you can read it over here. Now, most of the paper is going to be attempted on uh, on a hard copy. So you're going to have to write down most of these answers on paper, and then you will submit them back to us using the Camscanner app. So I will come to the Camscanner in just a bit, but let me just show you how the paper will look like. So if your exam has multiple choice questions and you can attempt them online, so you go ahead and do that. You won't have to do these on paper. You can just select the options here and they will automatically be evaluated. Okay, for example, question 2, which one of these would improve a ranking of a search result? You can select the option and move on. One of these options can be selected and then you move on. Okay, so when it comes to structured questions, for example, question 5, describe how the use of a GPS could place social network users at risk. Now, this you will need to attempt on paper. Don't have to write the question, just write the question number and then write your answer on lined blank loose sheets, whatever is available to you. Even if you have an empty register or notebook, you can use that as well. Just put the question number, don't write the question itself, and just write your answer. So in this way, you can attempt this paper, and once you finish the exam, you click finish at the bottom. And then I'm going to now demonstrate how we can use the Camscanner app to submit all the work that was done on a piece of paper or a hard or a register. I'm just going to demonstrate how we can send it, scan it, and then send it back. Okay, so this is the Camscanner app. Can you all see this on the screen?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All right. So the Camscanner app, when you're going to search for it, now if you've got an iPhone, then you need to go to the App Store to search for Camscanner. if you have an Android phone like a Samsung Galaxy phone, then you need to go to the Play Store, the Google Play Store. And when you're searching for Camscanner, it's going to show you a lot of options. Make sure the one you download is the one which has a CS written and this green background. So make sure you get the right program. All right, so once the Camscanner is downloaded, run the program. And once you run it, it's going to ask you to sign in, register, but you don't need to sign in and register. Just click on the Use Now option, which is at the bottom right corner of the screen. All right, so once you've clicked the Use Now option, it's going to ask you to allow it to use your photos, medias, and files. So it needs this permission before it is being used on your phone. So you click yes to that, allow. And then then you need to click on the button, this green circular button, which allows you to take pictures next. So you click on that button. Then again, it's going to ask you that, are you going to allow your camera to take pictures and record videos? So for that, you will need to click yes, allow. And finally, now you can start taking pictures of the papers that your child has taken. This is an example. I'm showing you that it's a notepad and it's laid flat on the table. Please make sure when you're taking these pictures, your camera stays stable and steady, doesn't move, because if it moves, then obviously images will become blurred. So make sure there's enough light in there in that room, and papers are laid flat on a table. Try to keep the fan off or put some paperweight if the pages are moving a lot, and then try to take the picture and ensure that you have the entire paper visible on the camera. It could be lined paper, it could be blank paper sheets. Okay, once you're done taking the picture, you click on this green circular icon with the camera on it, and it's going to take the picture, and it's going to present you with what it's taken. Along with that, it's going to show you these circular dots at the edges of the page that you have just taken the picture of. So what these circular edges, what it's done is it's outlined the boundaries of the paper. So now it's going to enhance this page, and it's going to make sure that only the page appears and the background gets cut out, because we don't need that. We're only interested in the paper. If you feel it's not able to cut the paper out clearly, then you can manually adjust these circles and increase or decrease the cropping, depending on if you need to manually adjust it. Normally it does it itself. Usually it happens and you don't have to do it. But once you think that everything is good, you click on this little tick mark at the bottom right corner of the screen, and it's going to present you with another screen. In this screen, you have two options. One option is where you're going to select a filter to try and make this page clearly visible. So what this means is that this page can be made more clearer, or you can leave it at auto, which is by default. If you want to try the magic color filter. It might enhance or it might not, but see which one suits you best, the auto or the magic color. So once that's done, then we need to assign a name. to our file. So please assign the name, for example, math assessment, English assessment, you can write it over there. All right, moving on to the next part. You will need to click on the tick mark at the bottom right corner of the screen. And on this next page, you are presented with two options again. You can either just wrap it all up by saying that I'm done and you want to now send this document, or you might want to add more images. So if your child's work is, say, on 3 sheets of paper or 4 sheets of paper, you have to take more images, right? More pictures. So you'll need to click on this area here, which says tap here to take more images. This particular area, this button. You can click on this area and it's going to allow you to take another picture, and it's going to keep adding those pictures to the document that we have. So once you're done taking all the pictures, say 2 pictures, 3, 4, then the next step is about sending this document, and I'll explain it in just a bit. You're going to have to click on this icon, which is the share icon, PDF preview share icon. When you click on it, you will be displayed with an option of PDF or image. So please choose the PDF option, because that's what we want. We want the PDF copy of the document. So choose the PDF option, and then it will ask you to write the email address, as in where you want to send it. So before you do that, make sure that you have an email client set on your phone or tablet device. So something needs to be set there, whether it's your parents' email, your own email, but you need to have an email address set there and on your phone. And then this is the address where you need to send the PDF document. Yes, the email address is submitexam@isk.edu.pk. Please note this down, submitexam@isk.edu.pk. In the meanwhile, if you would like to try the Camscanner app, you may do so. Just if you want to send us a page or two of your child's previous work, then you can do that. Just take a picture of it. First, download the Camscanner app, take a picture of a document, a page or two, and then choose the PDF option, and then send it to the same email address, submitexam@isk.edu.pk, and I will give you feedback on if you've been able to send it clearly or not. So as a trial, you can attempt it before as well, like today or tomorrow. Okay, so that is the end of the presentation. Now, if there is any questions, please ask. कोई भी questions हो आपके, आप please पूछ सकते हैं अभी. Miss Miho, is there any question that you have?
No, I understood.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Mr. Usman, आपके पास कोई सवाल है सर, जो अभी हमने presentation चलाई थी उसके हवाले से? ओके सर, ओके। जो प्रेजेंटेशन थी, अगर आपको आपसे कुछ मिस हुआ हो तो मैं इसी की रिकॉर्डिंग शेयर कर दूंगा अभी थोड़ी देर में, तो आप लोग इसको दोबारा वॉच कर सकते हैं, इस पूरी प्रेजेंटेशन को अपनी कन्वीनियंस पे। मैं इसका लिंक शेयर कर दूंगा अभी मीटिंग का। और उसके अलावा विद्या, डू यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस बेटा?